Welcome. It's great to see you. This is OBC News, a new style news program that we hope to broadcast every week to bring you up to date with what's going on. Is that right, Phil?
Yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. I'm Phil Dial. I'm the youth pastor here, and it's great to be here just to let you know news of what's happening in the church for the coming weeks.
And a big thing, a big week for Orpington Baptist Church, because on Sunday we open our service to people that have booked for the first time for 6 months. It's a really big moment for us.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I am. I'm nervous and excited and looking forward to what God is about to do.
I'm really excited, actually. We've taken great care. We've had a team put together, and we've taken great care to try and put the right amount of seats in at the safest distance possible. We've got a big building, and we can fit 100 people. And it's not surprising to say that actually this Sunday it is sold out, so to speak. All the seats have been taken, apart from a few for anyone who's new that wants to turn up on the door. You are more than welcome. Please come along. But there's only a few seats. Everyone else, we have reserved you a seat, and that's great. We're really excited to have you come back into the church for the first time in so long. And after that, bookings or reservations for the following Sunday will take place after the service finishes this Sunday morning. Is that right?
Yeah, and email to the office, phone to the office, leave a message at the office, or on the OBC WhatsApp group. Yeah, to book your place for the next Sunday. And bookings close every week on Friday, Friday lunchtime.
And people have to wear a mask.
Yes,
that's one thing that's changing. I'm sure a lot of you know what's going to happen, but you have to wear a mask and you can't sing. So two quite significant changes for a church.
Can hum, can't I?
I think you can get away with humming. Yeah, humming. I'm sure we can. But we're putting you in. If you're on your own, you'll be on a single seat, and if you're of two, you're on a seat of two, etc., etc. But it's not going to be the fellowship that we're used to at church. It's going to be so different. We are not allowed to serve refreshments. We're not allowed to hang around in the church building afterwards. There'll be multiple exit points for us to leave.
Get my lunch on time for
yeah, we will be able to. Yeah, absolutely. I do miss hanging around and talking to people. And I miss hugging. I'm looking forward to giving someone a hug, and the only person I can hug at the moment is my wife. Oh. Poor girl.
Yeah, so excited for Sunday, but whether you come to church or whether you stay at home and continue to watch online, because all our services from now, all the way through lockdown, of course, but from now as well, when they're going on in the church, they're being broadcast live for you to watch at home. So whether you come to church or whether you are church from home, we're one church, we worship the same Lord together, one faith, one mission, vision from OBC. Let's feel united, whether you stay at home or whether you're here in the building. Let's feel united in fellowship together.
And there's more benefits actually still to be watching it from home. You can sing for one, you can wear what you want, and you can eat your breakfast. So there's arguably more perks to watching it at home and you can switch off and go to sleep when Martin's preaching, and you won't be noticed. So, hey, I know where I'd rather be.
And Phil, just say a word, because there are children and young people coming on Sunday. And what kind of facilities have we got?
Yeah, so it will be different. David, our children and families worker, is running the Kids Zone, and Kids Zone is for primary school children. Ages before primary school, so that's up to 5. There'll be no groups. It's too tough for us to put groups together for that age bracket at the moment. But children in the bracket of primary school will still be going out through the service and learning and sharing together. So that's going to happen for them. For the
they're actually going to have a physical meeting, but they're going to Zoom what they're doing there and then.
Yes.
to people's homes. Any children want to watch
Yeah.
from home, they can Zoom and with the parents' help and permission.
Yeah,
of
that's
course.
right. So David's doing both of those at once, which is a great challenge, but one that I'm sure will be good for him and for all the children that are watching from home. For me, Michael and Jasmine, our youth assistants, the three of us are going to be working as a team to help all the young people, but it's going to be again slightly different. So during the service, years 7 to 9 will be able to come out and we can share and learn together. That's years 7 to 9 on a Sunday morning. In the evening, that's at 7 p.m. until about 8:30 here at OBC. We'll be running Academy for years 10 plus. So slightly different. But again, this is all because of the numbers and restrictions we have in place. There'll be things going on during the week. So every other Tuesday, we're having a Zoom session with more senior young people, university students and things like that. And every Friday, we are going to be running a course. We used to have the hub here every Friday. Now, that was more of a social engagement with loads of fun and food. But we're going to slightly alter that again, so do look out for adverts around that. We're going to probably run some sort of discipleship course for the young people, and that's for all ages in secondary school. So if you're from year 7 to year 11, do come along to that and watch out for the updates. Again, that will be on the websites, on the WhatsApp groups, on Facebook, and so on. So lots going on, but it's in different sections as to what it used to be.
And thank you, Phil, very much for that. And John, we've got a lovely worship team going to be leading us on Sunday. Looking forward to that as always.
Yeah, we've been working hard. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
You can.
Well, we can. We're in the same room.
Yeah, looking forward to that on Sunday.
Great.
It's Thursday today, and I think we should just say actually that we've turned up at the perfect time today because the cafe was just closing down for its cooking for the week, and our cafe's been running a Meals on Wheels service, and unfortunately there was a couple of leftover cakes, and me, Martin, and John, we do like to sacrifice ourselves at times, and we ate cake.
Yeah, we've got to do it for the kingdom.
But the Cafe on Wheels is proving really successful and really popular, isn't it? It's been great.
Yeah, and I've published the menu, I think, just this morning on the WhatsApp group and by email for next week, for Wednesday and Thursday. So if there's anything that you'd like to order, please send your order in, and we'd be delighted to get that.
Karen's just such a great cook. She cooks some beautiful food, and especially her cakes. They are to die for. Get your orders in. It doesn't. Again, I've said it before. It doesn't matter about mobility or age or how easy it is for you to get around. Treat yourself. Ask, and we'll deliver it. It's an honour and a pleasure to do so. So. Just get in touch with the office again and place your order. I think we need the orders in for Monday, don't we, in order to do it for the Wednesday.
That's right. And just to say too that there are lots of things beginning to happen. So our Tower Preschool opened up for the first time this morning for these many months, and I know that they had a good morning. The children really enjoyed themselves, and I hope if your children come to our preschool, I hope that they really came home happy and having enjoyed being here again. And we just bless the preschool as it begins again, which is fantastic. And even as we speak now, there's a life group meeting downstairs in one of the halls. And that's really good. So
Life
they're
groups.
meeting in prayer and Bible study and in sharing fellowship together, which is lovely.
It's lovely, yeah. Most life groups have been able to connect in some way, shape or form through Zoom or WhatsApp and email, but now people are feeling more confident and we're allowed to. Life groups are starting to meet up again in person. It's so nice to see.
Yeah.
And as Martin said, there's a group downstairs at the moment sharing and probably praying together. And we bless them all. And if you as a life group are worried about where to meet, then you can always meet here. I know that's the case with some life groups.
Another life group met here yesterday evening, and I know they had a good time too. So that's great, and we want to really encourage that kind of fellowship together as it's possible.
There's so much going on.
Yes, there
we
is.
we should do a church family meeting.
Yeah, we should. We need to communicate and share things. And actually, we've got some new deacons that we're hoping to elect because they've been nominated to. Now, let's remember who they are. People that have been nominated.
Liz Sarlins, Helen Porak, and Tim Williams.
Tim Williams, yes, that's right. So we're looking to elect them, and we've got lots of things to share and talk about and pray together about. So we've got a church meeting planned for Saturday, October the 3rd
of October,
11 a.m. in the church itself.
2 days before my son's birthday, more importantly. So that would be a good time to bring in your presents and gifts.
If you'd like to come to that, please just let us know in one of the ways so that we can make proper arrangements for it. But it would be great if you can join us, please do.
And before that, 10 days before that, we've got a new course starting, haven't we? We finished our Bible course last week.
Yeah,
and that was so good. I loved it. Brilliant resource.
Really good.
At the start of lockdown, we did an alpha course, and again, really well received and great to be part of. And now we're doing we're going to do a prayer course. Yeah,
a prayer course with the leader of the 24/7 prayer movement, which is an international movement. A guy called Pete Gregg, who's really, really good in speaking about prayer, and. So it's him speaking, sharing about prayer. We're going to facilitate it on a Thursday evening.
Yeah, 24th of September.
8 sessions.
Already, I think, over 30 people, or is it 40?
Yeah, nearly 40, actually.
40 people signed up, which is incredible. And there's room for more. So if you want to be part of it, whether you are local or know us, or if you're tuning in for the first time and you want to be part of our course, then again, just get in contact. We'd love you to be part of it. It's probably going to be about an hour every Thursday, a time to watch the video and be encouraged by what Pete Gregg's got to tell us. He's breaking down the Lord's Prayer, and then we're going to split off into little groups and just invite you all to pray and or be silent if you feel it more relevant, just to reflect on what you've heard. And if it's anything like the previous two courses, it's going to be great. And I've watched the first episode actually of this, and I think it's going to be a fantastic course.
We were just commenting this morning with a group of ministers that I call together every month on Zoom fellowship meeting of Baptist ministers. This was that a lockdown has given us this opportunity to run courses through the technology, and they have been a lot more popular than before.
Yes, massively.
Because people can stay in the comfort of their own homes. Couples who've got young children can both be engaged in it, and for a variety of reasons, I'm sure. And we just want to take advantage of that, don't we? And run these courses for people's discipleship, for their benefit, blessing, inspiration.
Absolutely.
So whether it's Alpha or a Bible course or a prayer course, and there'll be others too, I'm sure, in months to come, that we'll want to do. So do engage with that if you would like to.
Technology has been such a blessing for us in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
And actually, we wouldn't have been able to do the services we had if it wasn't for John, our wonderful worship leader. John, you've been working tirelessly. How's it all looking down there?
It's looking good and sounding good. I'm really pleased with the progress we've made on all the technology, and it's so encouraging to see all the teams as well. I came up here and there's people learning, and Sanjay's really kind of got across this and is doing stuff like I can't even remember how to do this anymore. So yeah, it's really good. It's coming on. It's coming on.
You're
really
doing
well.
something else, John, as well. You got your finger in so many pies. We know that. But you're doing an open air worship, aren't you?
Yeah, this Saturday at Giggs Hill Church. What is it? URC?
St Paul's Cray. It's in St Paul's Cray, yeah.
There's a few people got together saying we can't sing inside in church, so the only way we can do that legally is go outside. So a lot of people have been doing that anywhere around the country, and we thought we'd do one in Orpington, and they asked me if I could lead the worship for that. They're going to be trying to do it every Saturday from 2 till 3, I think.
So it's just an hour in the afternoon.
Just an hour. You rock up there. There's parking on the grass outside the church. It's quite a big grass area, and just worship for an hour and then go home again.
Yes.
So,
Wow.
Yeah, reclaiming the voice of the people of God.
So you're singing and playing, and Jude, your sister,
Yeah,
is
my sister
singing
will be
as
there.
well.
Yeah.
That's great.
So I'll be
Lovely.
doing that for the first few, and then we got the Churches Together band. Hopefully, we'll be
yes.
coming to do
Brilliant.
some.
Yes, great.
Oh, hey, I've got a question for you both. I listen to Premier Praise every now and then, mainly when I'm in the car. And this weekend gone, they did the 50 best worship songs of all time, and it was voted for as by the public. Now, I don't know the full list, but I know who was number one. What song do you think has been voted the best worship song of all time?
See if me and Martin got the same thing.
In Christ Alone?
Oh,
What were you going to say, John?
10,000 Reasons.
John and Wins.
Oh,
10,000. Matt Redman's song,
Hey.
10,000 Reasons, has been voted
It's
the best
not
song.
not a bad song. And
In
it's,
Christ Alone, I think, wasn't far off the top,
Okay.
actually. So
10,000 Reasons is the song that we're beginning with on Sunday morning.
There we
So
go.
That's, there we
the
are.
best worship
Sang
song
it
of all
10,000
time, apparently.
times this year already.
My dad, being an old timer, has said that it should have been "And Can It Be?" because
Oh,
that's
bless him,
in his
yes.
eyes the greatest. So
Yes, of
a
course.
lot of arguments to had around that. But I was really
Yes.
interested to see what was number one, and Matt Redmond has won it. So there we go.
Yeah.
On the end of September, Martin, we've got a harvest service, haven't we? Can we say a
Yeah.
bit about that?
Yeah, the 27th of September is harvest. You know, as we kind of look ahead, and harvest is the first one, but then of course Christmas, and we're kind of thinking, what's the shape of it going to be like? What kind of services are we going to do? What is our outreach like? And with Churches Together, we're thinking the same thing. What is outreach like in this new time for us? And it's going to be different, I have to say. But I think we're going to find positives in the difference and use it to the best advantage. So Harvest Sunday for OBC is the 27th of September. The church is going to be decorated for harvest, but also we're going to have an offering for food bank in terms of non-perishable food and toiletries. We're going to have a list from Amanda, actually the project manager, our own member, soon, and be able to get that out to you. And we're going to say that people can bring that food collection that they might like to give to us, to give to the food bank through the week. So not just on the Sunday morning, but an opportunity for people to bring it to the church through the week, and we can look after it.
So even if
for
you're not
you.
coming to the service,
that's right.
there's opportunities to
Yeah,
bring it throughout the week. That's great.
That's right.
That's really good. That's really good.
All good gifts around us are sent from heaven above.
Amen.
Would
That's
you-
a classic one.
Would you sing it for us, Phil?
Yeah, absolutely. Are the windows secured? Have we got our earphones in? Or no,
Let me find the reverb.
got a mute
Yeah.
button better than a reverb. I was going to ask you something, Martin. I forgot what it was.
Okay.
No, it's completely gone from my mind. I do apologise.
And your dear wife, even as we speak, Phil, is gardening.
She
because
likes gardening, but she's
gardening around the church. I mean, not
Not at home. No, that
would.
wouldn't be interesting at all.
Yeah, as you live in a flat, that would be difficult. Right?
She's our church gardener, bless her, and she really enjoys tidying, maintaining, and developing the grounds that we had to make sure they're looking ready for Sunday as well. So, she's getting her hands dirty as we speak downstairs, bless her.
So, we're not going to have the pre-service chat anymore in the way that we have had during lockdown. This OBC News is going to replace that. We're going to broadcast it in a week, and then we're going to play it again on Sunday morning from about 10 a.m. So if you are watching from home, tune in from about 10 a.m. and you can watch the OBC News programme before the worship begins at 10:30.
Absolutely. A friend of mine gave me a brilliant idea, and he told me what he was doing. My friend Mark in Bristol, him and my cousin, actually, I think it's either this Sunday or next, they're going around each other's houses on alternate weeks, I believe, to have breakfast together and then watch the service together. And I just thought that's a really, really great idea for people that aren't able to come to church, whether for many reasons, obviously. Maybe you feel more comfortable inviting some friends round or family round, and you can have breakfast together and watch the service together. I thought that would be a little bit different. So I think that's a great opportunity for people to do, if you feel like it, of course.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, and it's great that we're reaching out to people all over the country as well as friends around Orpington and people in other countries too. Well, I think that's about it, isn't it?
I think we've covered everything.
So that's it. And if there's something that you want us to cover in OBC News, why don't you just message in and or let us know, and we'll talk about that as well.
Yeah. This chat that we do, the pre-service chat, the fellowship chat, was one of the items that a lot of people had really enjoyed throughout lockdown.
Yeah.
So we're keen to continue it, even though it's not live. It's a real blessing to actually do this as well as bring the service to you. So we pray that you enjoy this, you feel informed, and when the service starts on Sunday, if you're watching from home, you are engaged with it. We don't want you to watch it, we want you to be part of it.
And John's going to come up with a little jingle for OBC.
Yes, OBC
News in the future.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So listen out for that. So
John, we need a desk, we need a computer, and what other things can we get to make us look more professional?
Oh, a desk.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And then maybe makeup every time before we go live.
We'll invest. Your wife can help you with that.
Yeah. So this is Phil and Martin and John with his,
signing off.
OBC News. God bless you.